Alright, so the next day, this clip you'll see us, it's early morning and we came downstairs to have breakfast, and this was something that I actually enjoyed and appreciated so much throughout our entire stay in AY's home, is that we always had like homemade breakfast prepared for us like when we came downstairs, and it was really nice. It was always just like kind of traditional like Nigerian breakfast. So this morning clip that you'll see is just an example, just one day of what we had, but every morning was something similar to that, and it was just really nice, and I appreciated it so much. Like I loved the breakfast that we ate there. This morning you'll see what we ate. It was delicious and everything was like really fresh and really nice. That's another thing that I'll mention. Everyone was so welcoming to me and so nice, and just like really made me feel at home when I was staying there. So it was a really nice experience in staying with his family. So it's day 3 here in Nigeria, and we're just eating breakfast now, a nice homemade meal which looks lovely, and then we're gonna go meet with AY's brother and family, who we met with yesterday too, and do some more exploring with them. So we'll bring you guys along, but this is where we're eating right now. What is it, babe? Explain.
This is boiled yam with boiled plantain, and they made a sauce that contains turkey with tomato sauce. I can't talk too much, it's too sweet.
And fresh orange juice.
Fresh orange juice.
Yeah, there it is.
Freshly squeezed orange juice, not like the ones that we buy in boxes.
Yeah, freshly squeezed. Wow, it actually tastes like an orange.
She said it actually tastes like an orange. How else do you expect fresh oranges to taste?
Wow. Alright, let's try this.
The first time trying yam.
You made me yam before.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm not sure it was this good.
It's good actually. I like it a lot. Spicy. Everything is spicy here. I'm getting used to the spice. But
I used to think I cooked with a lot of pepper.
no.
But apparently I don't.
Well, sometimes actually. Sometimes he does, but most of the time he toned it down for me, I think. But yeah, this is good. Yam, boiled yam, and turkey sauce. It's good. And that day we were actually going to the island, Victoria Island, which you'll see some clips. The island is more of a luxurious part of Lagos, Nigeria. It does look different, like the streets, the homes, the palm trees and stuff, so it's really beautiful. So there's some clips from just our drive through the island, and then that's where AY's eldest brother Tola lives with his wife, my other sister-in-law, Sis Fabia, and their 3 boys. So we actually went with Bofalabi and his family first. We went to a place called Lucky Free Trade Zone, I think it was called, and you'll see a clip of that. And then after the free trade zone, that's when we drove from there all the way to the island. We were in a lot of traffic every day. So one thing about Lagos is the traffic is insane, so it always took like forever to get anywhere that we wanted to go. So that was one like downside of just being in Lagos, just because it takes forever to get anywhere. So we really had to plan accordingly. Anyways, we still managed to do what we needed to do. Just spent a lot of time on the road. So here are these clips.
So we are in Lekki. It took us a long time to get here. This is called the Lekki Free Zone. It's called the Lekki Free Zone. It's hot. This is my second glasses so far today. That's my madam. Looking like good.
I'm enjoying this heat. That's very close, babe.
She's enjoying the heat. It's not close, don't worry. I can see what I'm looking at.
I'm enjoying the heat and the sunshine. I can't believe that I'm standing in, like, I don't know what it is right now, 26, 30.
Feels like 50 degrees Celsius.
I don't think there's a nice breeze.
Nice breeze?
Yeah,
There's breeze, but it's not nice.
Oh, this is beautiful. I would love to lay down in it right now. As opposed to what we left back in Canada. We left snow back in Canada. We left cold.
Yeah, we did.
And we're here in the sunshine. I'm just taking it in. So the free trade zone is an area where goods can be imported and exported without companies having to pay customs. So basically this is a really large area that we were driving through. We didn't get to see everything, but it was just interesting. AY's brother had never been before, so he was kind of interested in taking a look, and AY and I are just always interested in these kinds of business things, thinking about like future investing and stuff like that. So basically this is like an area that's not completely finished constructing, and many countries have partnered with Nigeria and built on the land. So there's like farmland, there's factories manufacturing goods to be exported, and then there's also like corporate and residential real estate being built too, to be like rented out or bought and sold. So it was interesting, yeah, to learn about. Okay, so after that day, we had a couple more days with not much footage, and just did like some driving around and sightseeing locally. I know that we did go to Shoprite, like a Shoprite mall shopping center area, to do a little bit of shopping, and we tried to take some photos and videos because it was Christmas time still, right, the holiday season, so they did have like a very large Coca-Cola crate Christmas tree in the parking lot of the Shoprite place, so we were trying to take some photos in front of that, and I'll insert a clip here where you'll see AY just talking to the camera, and he was complaining because a parking lot chief of security or something had come up to us and told us that we could not, like videography was not allowed on the premises.
So we came to Shoprite in Ikeja, and some security guys are saying we can't take pictures with camera. We can take picture with phone, but we can't take picture with camera. I don't know what type of mentality that is, but it is a Nigerian mentality. You're in a public place, you can't take picture. It is well.
So we were allowed to use our cell phones, just not our cameras. So that was an example of like one of the times where we were stopped from capturing footage, basically. But yeah, we used our cell phones instead, and we still got some pictures and stuff. So also at that Shoprite mall, I actually got the shirt that I'm wearing right now. Looks like this. So you guys can see, it's like, it's long. It's kind of like a shirt dress, I guess. It's like just above my knee. But it's from a store called NACK, and I will insert their Instagram handle like somewhere on the screen here, so you guys can check them out. But their name stands for Nigerian Articulate Culture Collection, NACK. So you can feel free to check them out on their Instagram, but that's where I got this shirt from. before we knew it, it was New Year's Eve, and so for New Year's Eve we actually went to church, and we spent the evening just ringing in the new year at church. And I do have a couple clips of that as well, so I'll show you those next. So on January 1st, I spent the whole day getting to hang out and get to know my sisters-in-law. So they took me out and it was such a good time. It was so nice of them to like treat me to that day and like just dedicate that time to like getting to know each other and like having some sisterly bonding. So we went all over. So I'll just list off a couple places that we went to. We did more driving around Victoria Island, and then we also went to like the entrance of some place called Banana Island, which is a gated like community, really rich area. We couldn't enter it because you need a pass or like a reason to be there, but like really luxurious, like really high end. So kind of got some pictures of the entrance of that area. If I can find them, I will insert pictures around me so you can see. And then after that, we drove to Eco Atlantic. Hopefully I'm saying that right. That's like a newly developed area in Lagos. I think it's still under development. I don't think they've completed it to what the original plan was, but it's by the coastline, so it's by the water, and I believe they were planning to develop like some like high-rises there, like condos and hotels and things like that. I don't think they've completed that as yet, but there are restaurants. So it's really pretty just because it's by the water and there's like, it's like palm tree lined and stuff. So we went there just to see it, took some pictures, and then we went to a restaurant that was kind of like a rooftop. I don't remember the name of this restaurant, but we went and just had appetizers. It was very classy. Outdoor, we sat outdoors. After that, I believe we went to the NACK art gallery. We actually met the artist. She was standing outside just like shaking people's hands and like introducing herself that day. She was actually there, so that was cool. The artwork was beautiful. We did not even get to see the whole thing because there's so much. I would definitely go back there, and I would recommend it as a place to go to if you are in Lagos. But it was really nice. Took a bunch of pictures inside with artwork. I'll insert a couple again around me so you can see. That was really cool. And then after that, in the evening, we went to see a play. Like we went to a theater to see a live show, and that was a really awesome experience. So that play was actually called, I have the book here, Death and the King's Horseman, and this is the actual like script like, of the play, like the writing of the play. One of my sisters got this for me to take back with me, which is really nice. So yeah, it's cool to have this. It was a really interesting play. It is based on real events that took place in an ancient Yoruba city in Nigeria in 1946. So I will insert a clip just that I took in the play right here. January 2nd, this was Sunday, we went to church. AY and I actually had our like Thanksgiving for our marriage at his church back in Nigeria. So that was cool because obviously we got married in Canada the year before, so we hadn't done anything in Nigeria as yet. So we just did a little Thanksgiving in church, and that was cool. So we did that. And after church, they usually do a huge family brunch for New Year's. So we went to the Sheraton Hotel, which was close by, and they have like a gigantic New Year's buffet, and it was so good. Like so delicious. So yeah, that was awesome. We went there and it was immediate family and extended family. So like there were a lot of people. So like I met like a bunch of people, took lots of pictures, enjoyed ourselves. We ate. There was live music there, so like Ayla was dancing. We even got up and danced like together. I don't know if I'm sure like people took videos of that, but I don't think I have any actually of us dancing together. But yeah, it was really fun. After that, we went outside to take some group shots, and I will include one right here. So like now we're almost towards the end of our trip. We're more than halfway through, and it was my mom in love who really wanted to take us to Ghana for a little like mini vacation in our vacation. So we had the amazing opportunity of seeing another country, Ghana, and so we were to go there for 2 days. I believe it was 2 days, maybe even 1 night. Was it 1 night? 1 or 2 nights, I can't remember. The Ghana trip was fantastic. The hotel that we stayed at was called the Accra Beach Hotel. Hopefully I'm saying Accra right. Accra Beach Hotel. We were on the beach. Our room was beautiful. We had a balcony. So nice. The hospitality there was fantastic. Like it was 5-star. The people there treated you so well. The food was amazing. Like we really enjoyed our like 48 or 72 hours in Ghana. Babe and I really want to go back actually, even to that hotel that we stayed at, or maybe another one. Like it was just such a good experience. We went on a tour with a tour guide who my mom in love had like arranged everything. So this tour guide was taking us all around. This Ghana trip could be another video on its own, so unfortunately I'm gonna really shorten it. But we went a lot of places. I won't be able to name them all here. She hit all of the tourist spots. So we went to like the Black Star Square. We went to Ussher Fort, which was actually a place where slaves were held back in the time of the slave trade. So I do have clips of that tour specifically that I will insert right after this for you guys to take a look. That was really educational and informative, and like I was happy that I had that experience to see that firsthand. It was really sad. It's just history, right? We went to like outdoor art markets. So we actually did plenty shopping in Nigeria and in Ghana. We got lots of different like crafts. We got gifts for like family back in Canada to bring home. We got art for our home, beautiful paintings, and got like raw shea butter and like beauty stuff, like just a bunch of things. The market was really cool. Isn't it wet?
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Aquaba. Yeah, we ain't gonna. Oh.
name is Ashley. Ashley, yes, please. And in Ussher Fort, we have basically two tours. We have the tour of the fort, and then we have a slavery museum or a gallery upstairs. So I'll take you here, and then I'll hand you over to my colleague over there.
Okay.
It was built as a trading post, and they were trading in gold, they were trading in ivory, they were trading in slaves, gunpowder. So a lot of the Europeans ventured into the slave trade. So we have Germans, we have British, Dutch, Danes, Swedes, and a whole lot of Europeans in Africa taking Africans to the Americans to trade. And this place, or let me say this, these forts and castles were places where they were kept. Formerly, like I mentioned, it was for we were trading the commodities. So these places were built to keep those commodities. But when the slave trade started,
They brought the people. Yeah.
So they started keeping human beings in places where they built purposely to keep commodities. So you can imagine what they went through. As a result, some of them suffocated, some of them died, and they were put there like when you are going somewhere, how you pack your things. So like sardine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
No space. Some of them couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them couldn't lie and sleep.
Yeah.
They had to stand or squat
Yeah.
and sleep. So you can imagine what they went through.
Crazy.
Had abolished slave trade in 1860. And abolished slave trade. So it was built as prison. And while this place was prison, it kept some elite and other common prisoners.
Okay.
So some of our journalists were brought here, and some of our past presidents were also brought here. So in the prison era, this block, the first floor was for the wardens or the prison officers, and the ground floor was for stores and other cells.
Okay.
Alright. In 1992-93, they stopped using this place, or they ceased using this place as prisons.
Okay.
This place was no more prisons in 1993. So this was where the political prisoners were kept.
Okay.
So we'll go in here to just have a look at the place.
Wow. I feel like I need a flashlight. I'm filming on my phone. Do you have your phone? The light? Okay. Awesome.
So while they were here, some of them did these things, the artworks, drawings you see on the walls.
Did they have fans?
Fans, no.
That's how
Yes.
can play ball with some Lacazette.
Charlie, now 2 minutes, so now for 2 minutes now, so you can.
Hey, so that kind of wraps up my recap of my trip to Nigeria plus Ghana. After the Ghana trip, we headed back to Nigeria for the last like 1.5 days that we had, and we basically spent the last bit of time that we had like relaxing. We went for walks like around the estate where AY's home is, and like just took pictures and hung out with their dog that they have, took him on walks, and yeah, really just had some downtime for the last like day or so. Slept and rested and ate. Just vacation stuff, you know. And anything last minute that we had to do, pick up clothes that were being made for us to take back and things like that. So yeah, all in all, the trip was awesome. It was a great experience. I would say that my highlight was meeting the family. My highlight was meeting everybody in person and just like really getting to know people and really getting to understand AY's culture and upbringing, and just to understand my husband more. I really did open my eyes to a lot of things. So that was the biggest benefit, I would say, to going. The weather was my type of weather. I love the heat. I love sunshine. I love being hot. I'm definitely like an island, like Caribbean girl at heart, even though I was born and raised in Canada. I prefer hot weather over the cold, so I enjoyed the weather a lot. I only got one mosquito bite because I covered myself in the off spray, and so that's something I was really nervous about, like getting bitten by mosquitoes, and because I have really bad reaction when I do. Luckily, I didn't have any of that. I didn't get sick because I was concerned about stuff like that too, which is why like I went to get like vaccinations or whatever I needed. So I didn't get like stomach upset from eating anything outside that like wasn't good or whatnot. So none of the stuff that I was worried about happened. So it was honestly like a really smooth and really awesome trip. And for the fact that we were traveling during COVID, I'll insert a picture here of one of the COVID tests that we had to do. We had to do, obviously now that you guys know that we traveled to Ghana, like every time we left and entered the country, COVID tests, leaving Canada, COVID tests, going back into Canada, COVID tests. So we did so many. It was a hassle, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. We wanted to travel during this time, so we had to do it. And it wasn't a big deal. And the best thing is that we did not get COVID. We did not get sick with anything. So we are just so blessed and grateful that like that trip went so well, like so amazing. Yeah, I would say that AY and I could both agree that the only downsides that we experienced were probably at the Nigerian airport. It was probably one of the most stressful experiences ever. It's really busy, like packed, jam-packed. There's no AC, so like you're just like sweating. Like some people were even passing out. Like that's how hot it was inside the airport. And so that I feel like makes everyone frustrated already. So like I feel like stress is high, nerves are high, tension is high in that airport, and it's just like everyone is just like angry and wanting to get out of there. So anytime that we had to like enter or exit the airport, that was the most stressful of the trip. But everything else outside of the airport was fine. Yeah, we had a great time. So that's my perspective, my review, I guess, of traveling to Nigeria for the first time with my husband. And yeah, I'm glad I could share it with you guys. And now next I'll be taking him to Barbados, where my family is from, and hopefully that'll be probably not this year but next year. I think we're planning for that, so 2023. Hopefully this year we'll be able to go on another trip somewhere, because Barbados again will be a family trip with my family this time. So we kind of want to just take a little getaway, just the two of us, to a resort somewhere, just to enjoy maybe Mexico or something like that. So you can look out for more travel vlogs when we do travel again. But I enjoyed making this video and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did watch to the end, definitely give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment below and let me know what you think of my review and what you saw. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.